Welcome to day 9 of Project Chief.
Project Chief, week 2, day 4. I got it.
Boom. That took Andy just one take to get right. Behind us,
That's not true.
we have all of our interior walls up. I know we didn't show you all the cool stuff that's happened, if it going in and up and all that stuff, cool. But trust us, it was smooth and flawless to install it. Now,
It was smoother than yesterday.
it was.
The walls are up.
So now, we're going to be demoing all the sheeting off the wall behind us. Andy's going to be driving in concrete anchors into the bottom of our newly erected wall. And then, we'll see about starting our roof joists. Stay tuned to see if we actually get there or not.
Stay tuned.
Good job, Andy. I'm proud of your abilities.
Thanks, John.
While Andy carries away all the debris, we will talk a little bit about our unsheathed wall and some questions that people usually have when they expose kind of older insulation. And that is, if we look here, there are black or dark spots on the bright yellow whitish insulation, like over here. It's a nice dark spot, and then all along this stud going down is a dark spot. And around here, there we go, really good view of a dark strip all the way down. So this is nothing to be concerned about, because sometimes people jump to the idea that maybe it's mold or, bad things like that, which, caveat, it's always good to do mold testing and blah, 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 blah. But in this instance, this is not mold. What this actually is your insulation acting as a filter for your home. So, like this big spot here, in our sheeting originally, so you look back on some of our older videos from the series, you'll see that there's a hole in the sheeting right in that area. And there's a hole in it. Air from the outside is getting sucked into the home through that hole in the sheeting, and this insulation is just acting like an air filter. Because if you pull it off and look under it, ta-da! It's not brown or dark. Just that surface layer there. Because it's acting as your air filter for your home. And all the sheeting that we pulled off was a different type than we use. We use zip sheeting, which has a water and vapor barrier built on the outside of it, and we tape all the seams so air cannot get in through that sheeting. And that's why you see these big, long, tall dark spots going all the way down the stud. Is because that was a joint where two pieces of sheeting came together on this stud, which then allowed air to go in that crack and then go into your house. So yeah, just a cool real world example of why it's good to use a vapor barrier of some kind on the outside of your home. And here we are, on the verge of putting a few of our roof joists on. Woohoo! I guess this is a good time for our time lapse.
Time lapse.
So as you're seeing right now, we're taking our 2x6s, our very long 2x6s. We're gonna measure and cut them first, then pull them across, then toenail them into the side of the house. And don't worry, we'll be coming back later with 2x6 hangers to put on each one of them. We're just toenailing it for now to hold it up temporarily until we get the proper supports in. But man, we are doing good though. Look how good we're doing. Man, I will say we are an impressive couple. Work couple. I'll edit the couple part out. That's awkward. That's fine. We are an impressive work couple.
It's been a good day, hasn't it, John?
It has been a good day, Andy.
We pretty much finished everything we wanted to today. No, we did.
We did. We
did
accomplished our goals today.
Goal met.
We have all of our
Joist hung.
joists hung.
Not without an event. I told John I didn't want to talk about it because I was frustrated. When I was measuring on my side, I decided to add an inch to the measurement that was given to me.
You did the
every
first two
single
correctly.
time after we double checked we were spacing them perfectly. I decided to add an inch.
So as you just saw in our fun little time lapse, we went back and actually cut them all off and then moved them down and redid them all.
So even though it was frustrating, it really cost us about 20 minutes and 20 nails, which in the long run is not
Once again,
that big of a deal.
not that big of a deal so far.
Yep, and I'm glad that I didn't allow it to ruin my day. John made it a little bit easier by not making it a big deal.
Rubbing salt on the wound and pointing it out.
Because he could have. He really could have. And I told him if I would have had my truck here, I would have went home for the day. So that's not true, but that's how I felt. Anyways, that's a ramble. We might cut some of that out.
Or we might not, because it's honesty. It's our feelings. And how we deal with them is by building things.
We shove them down and we keep building.
Oh man.
Other than that, what else happened today?
We got our one bonus wall put up that we didn't get put up yesterday. And then we did math. Lots of math to prepare for next week, where we're gonna put in our joists. Rafters. Put in our rafters.
Our rafters.
The thing that the zip is actually gonna be nailed to call it a roof, which are gonna be put up above these guys at a very slight slope.
How slight?
A 4-degree slope.
Just very slight.
Very slight. So which makes it actually pretty difficult to cut such small angles. But we're going to do it. And it's going to look darn cool.
And we might even show you how to.
And we will show you how to. Because
are we going to show them tomorrow?
Not tomorrow, because tomorrow we're not going to be at this project. We're taking a day to do some other projects, work on the 8-plex, help out someone who has a frozen faucet.
And it's neat because she was one of our first 4 hire projects.
Yeah. She really was.
So once again, if you get in with us early, you have a special place in our heart. So if we have the means to set something aside for an afternoon, we will to come help you out.
Exactly. And we might do a video of that. We might post it up. We might not. So stay tuned. There might be a bonus video coming out.
The only way to know is if you like and subscribe.
That is so correct.
And what else?
Ring the bell. Share the content. But really subscribe. We do have one more subscriber than last time we did this video. So whoever you are, thank you. We noticed you. Number 985.
He's happy about it. I know it seems maybe a little bit aggressive with the pointing, but he's happy. Yeah, I think other than that, I needed to work on not saying him as much.
And I'm going to say our day's over.
Day's over. Day 9. Week 2, day 4.
Woo.